isn't. So
Alright, so actually, to make it more thematic, let's just say they meet in the domain again at
Cool.
night time in the domain.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Good luck.
so it'll be like she'll meet you pretty late, so it'll be like because she needed time to prepare, so she'll probably meet you at like 11:30.
Okay, 11:30. That's fine. Vera was prepared.
Coffee.
So I guess when you walk into the domain, if you look forward, you'll kind of see her standing in. She'll just be looking up at the pillar with her back to the entrance of the domain.
Right. So Rio will just walk up. I mean, he's not trying to be silent, so she could hear his footsteps, but he's not gonna cough or notify himself of anything until he gets up to her.
Hi, and she'll be like, "Oh, good, you were able to make it."
Well, of course, I don't like to flake on my appointments.
Right. Well, you can feel free to relay this information or not, but I considered it would be important for reasons other than just logistical ones. But basically, I'm going to be switching off my end of the app for tomorrow.
Switching it off?
Yes, I'll be out of the city for the day.
You'll be gone?
Yes, I will be.
I see. Personal business, then?
That is what it is, yes.
I see. Will you be gone the entire day?
Yes, I'll be gone for the entire day.
Ah, right. Well then, I suppose I can let the others know that you'll be gone. But why will you be switching off the app?
She'll say, well, it's 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 for my own reasons.
You won't be... Never mind, sorry. I was getting a bit too worried. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Well, I would think so.
Can I expect you back the next day?
28th? Yes, I should be back if it goes according to plan.
Should be? And if it doesn't, when would you get back?
She'll just kind of adjust. She'll just kind of adjust her collar. You would notice that that she is carrying like a large bag on her back, and that for some reason she's still wearing her school uniform. ...
I don't suppose you're going to meet family, are you?
She'll just kind of tilt her head and she'll be like, family? Well, I suppose it is a family thing.
I see. Well, I suppose that's not a big surprise. I mean, going to see family on... I like to think that you and I are alike, so you wouldn't be surprised that I found it out in the course of my investigation. It's not unusual to spend time with your family on your birthday.
She'll be like, what do you mean?
Well, On all of well, it's not unusual to spend time with your family and loved ones on your birthday.
Well, that is true. Yes.
I really have to roll expression here. Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, you're still here.
You're good.
Yeah.
He's waiting for the expression roll.
Okay. Okay, that tells me everything I need to know. Vinria will go, well, I do hope that you have a pleasant time, and that everything goes as expected so that you can make it back safely. I mean, I hope you'll forgive me for worrying, what with all the things that have gone on with my class. I can't imagine it's only us, but, well, things tend to take unexpected turns. So when you mentioned that you would be turning the app off, I felt a moment of apprehension that something would happen.
Chiba will smile and she'll say, perhaps your intuition isn't as dull as others make it to be.
As far as that goes, I don't care what others think. I go with the data that I know, and I make plans accordingly. I can't operate off of things that I'm not able to perceive. And I can't operate off of things that I don't know. What I know is that you'll be gone tomorrow, and that you should be back, and that it is a personal matter, so I won't pry. But I guess I won't be able to. Could you wait here for a moment?
Certainly. I mean, I was planning on leaving just before 12. But
I see.
If it won't be long, I can wait.
It should not be. I just need to get back to my room. So, it is like that. And he's obviously talking about it's some kind of persona-y thing if she's leaving right at midnight.
You can think about that, yeah. But is he gonna say that to her?
No.
Okay.
But I mean, he's figuring that that's what she means. So he's going to go back to his room and he's going to get his present for her. And he's going to come back to the domain. And he's going to have, like, this wrapped thing. And, like, he's keeping this other box behind his back because he's kind of embarrassed about it. Because, like I said, the only appropriate gift is a day planner. And so he'll come up and he'll hand her the first thing. Well, since you won't be around tomorrow for me to give you this, happy birthday.
Oh. Thank you. Do you mind if I open it now?
That will be fine.
Alright, she'll unwrap the day planner.
Alright, it is a plain day planner. I mean, he tried to find one that has a sheep on it, did he?
Did he? I mean, you can find anything that your heart can
so he did. Because, you know, she drew one for the app.
Is it a shitty sheep, though? That's the real question.
It's sadly not.
Oh. Well, what's the fucking point?
It's widely what I consider to be the most practical gift. I thought you'd appreciate practicality.
Mm-hmm. Her book is worth what you put in it.
Yes. But, well, you've been very helpful to me. Thank you. It's nice to find someone who's like-minded, who understands the seriousness of situations, who I can relate to on the same level. And he'll pull this other box, much more nicely wrapped, from behind his back and say, so I fear I may have gotten you a bit of a unpractical gift.
An unpractical gift?
Well, it's practical, but it's not quite, well, it's not quite ordinary.
Alright.
I had gotten it a while ago. I talked to my uncle about it, and I was waiting for the appropriate moment. I thought that would be whenever I became treasury head or whenever M.A.R.C.H officially came together, but Your birthday seems like an appropriate time, especially if I won't be able to see you during it. And he'll hand her the box. Now, this is the extraordinary gift I bought for her a long time ago with the 15 XP. So it's human, but it's extraordinary.
Alright. I guess she'll tentatively lift the lid of the box.
Alright, the lid of the box opens up to this nice, ornate pen case, which has this very nice pen inside, like, obviously nice. Okay. How should we react?
Hey, at least it wasn't an invisible statue.
At least it wasn't.
Alright. So she'll open the box. She'll look in it, and she'll still have like the same neutral expression you've known that she wears. Mm-hmm. But as she wears this expression, you can kind of see that her eyes are welling up, even though the other features of her face don't move.
Right. So he'll go, it goes with the other one, and, well, there's something else to it if you would. And he'll motion to pick up the pen.
She'll pick up the pen.
And he'll motion for her to unscrew it.
She'll just kind of do so, like she's just moving mechanically.
Yeah, so like the ink capsule only goes about halfway through, and there's this little button on the other side, like on the half of the pen that doesn't have the tip. And he wants her to press the button.
Yeah, she'll press the button.
Alright, so the end of the pen that isn't the tip, so, you know, like the other end of it, I'm bad with words, will actually kind of open up and this thing will come out, and he goes, I asked my uncle about the advances the company was making in its micro USB technology, and, well, I pulled a string or two. And I imagine it's like a USB thing that unfolds into the actual driver from the other side of the pen, and he says, you know, for personal use and stuff.
Right. So she'll just kind of look at it.
I suppose it's more or less practical in its way, if a bit secretive. I don't know if you like the subtlety of that.
She'll be like, thank you. This will make things easier.
So, understanding?
Yeah, so.
I want to add something to it. Can I spend a plot point to add my courage?
Yeah,
it's D6
sure.
I want to do.
No, we're cutting that. We're not going to let you do anything.
7's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can almost, spend all your plot points and re-roll.
You know what? I want to. This is awesome. This is the best scenery I've ever had.
Wow.
Oh, come on. Wow.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a max
Yeah,
roll.
it's the highest he could go. Max roll.
All right. She'll just kind of lower her head, and the tears will spill onto the ground, and she'll just shake as she clutches the box.
Rio will... Well, I rolled good understanding, so he would know if it's a good idea to pretend if he doesn't see it, right?
No, you think it's the opposite, actually.
Yeah, I know, so he would know if that's a good idea or not. So, the opposite. Yeah. So Rio will actually walk up and put a hand on her shoulder and go, if you ever need help, like, you know, beyond the M.A.R.C.H thing or whatever, I'm here. We're friends. I'll do everything I can for you.
Friends. Yes, that's what this was formed based off of, wasn't it? Friendship.
Well, we are friends, right? I mean, the present wasn't based on that. present was based on the fact that I appreciate finding someone similar here, and I would like to get to know you better and get, closer.
She'll just kind of say, "You don't want to be similar to me."
You undoubtedly know more about you than I do, and you're talking about something I don't understand at the moment. So whatever you're talking about, you may be right. But I can tell that on the baseline, I admire what you've done.
Admire what I've done.
Yes. You're alone in your class. I've had my friends. You've dealt with this. You jumped into a dungeon. You've helped us set up M.A.R.C.H. You've gone along with our extremes. I don't know if I would have been that patient. I mean, it wasn't even yesterday that And Rio starts scratching his face. Sorry. It wasn't even yesterday that I lost my patience and made a mistake.
All right. So at this point, she'll just turn her back to you and she'll look up at the pillar and she'll say that there's a lot of things that I've said and more that I haven't said. And in truth be told, I was wondering if it was worth even informing you. But I guess I saw something that I wasn't expecting when that incident happened in the cafeteria. You were more than what I'd judged you to be, and for that I apologize. And I apologize that the whole reason that I started talking to you to begin with is that you were more than what met the eye. I mean, you're a smart person. You figured it out that this school is more than just a place where we can get a higher taste of education. It was made with a purpose. But
yes.
She'll just kind of look up at the pillar and she'll say, there was a lesson to be learned when we came to this place. But whatever. The point is that I was going to tell you that should I not come back after tomorrow, there is a set of recorded messages that will play out if I don't activate the button to cancel it.
I see.
But
I don't think you would take a measure like that if you didn't think there was at least some possibility of it happening.
She'll just kind of sigh and she'll say, it is family business, if you can call it family. But things have changed. This year is different. And that's all I can tell you. But
I see.
I'll keep on to this, and maybe it'll act as an anchor point. It's getting late, and I'd rather go before you see something that I don't want to see.
I see. I'm sorry about that, then. I'll let you do what you have to. Ario's gonna kind of like pull a handkerchief out of his pocket, because he has one of those, because he's a good student, and he'll say, I really want you to come back. I hope it's not dangerous. And he's gonna start rubbing his face with it. I don't want to make another mistake this week. And he's just taking the makeup off.
All right. She'll just turn around and she'll just kind of blink, like suddenly.
We all have to do what we must, but make sure there's someone there to catch you. and he'll nod at the pen and will say, and sometimes it has to be someone who's outside of what you're dealing with.
Right. Well, I'll come back. I mean, in the end, that was what I was made to do. And she'll just kind of touch your arm, and then she'll be like, well, I've got to get going now. I don't want to miss my ride.
When you come back, can you tell me something of what's going on?
She'll sigh and she'll say, maybe. I don't want to keep promises.
Right. Sorry.
No problem. I'll see you when I'll see you then.
Right.
And if I don't come back, I'm sorry that you've been used in this way. And she'll just walk off.
If you don't come back, I'll find you.
Right. She'll stop for a moment, and then she'll just continue walking. And she'll go.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, that was fucking brutal.
Awkward. Kappa. No, that's
Wow.
good.
Man.
10 out of 10 would believe a couple.
Fuck over.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, just the movie aspects of that foreshadowing is just fucking A.
It's just like all my Japanese rom-coms.
Cool, get together a team to go rescue Chiba.
Could be me, could be my hearing, could be I'm just whatever. But did she say I was made to do?
Yes, she did.
Okay, just confirming.
Oreo heard that.
75% chance says that she's part of one of the families.
I don't know, I'm leaning toward doll at this point.
No, I know. I actually know something. Not even meta stuff, like something came up in game but should give Rio an idea. Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
I guess that would be a good place to end the session then?
Yeah, I think at this point, no offense to Ray, but
Oh yeah, don't mind me.
Sorry,
Fuck
friend.
off.
Oh, I'm just
What?
looking at the comments now. Was it that edgy?
No, not really.
no.
No, we are
It was
just,
just-
No, when Chiba says you don't want to be like me, I said that was edgy as fuck.
Yeah.
No, it was fine. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That was
Yep.
good. I just
No,
was
it
laughing at
was
Chiba
cool.
saying that.
we are running our usual, commentary.
Yeah, I'm a little bored. Sorry.
Yep.
But no, I'm just kidding. That was fun.
Hey, no, I mean, we pushed for the game and we got it, so we're all good.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad about doing Ryu's scene right after that.
Oh, I forgot again.
We know.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, you forget things, Jeff.
It happens to every DM, don't worry about it.
But the thing is, though, since there's a lot of things to do, I'll be skipping like the school life thing so we can get straight down to the lunchtime and nitty gritty.
Cool.
Mhm.
All right.
Alright.
So, yeah, it'll be 10 plus milestones.
Just to confirm, last week was 10 plus milestones too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I think I got my first XP from Milestone.
Yay!
Yay!
Cool.
Because I literally just wrote for set 2 8 somebody.
8 somebody.
Like hell. So
8, yeah. Yeah.
so I help with this thing.
The one point you really got to make sure you write them so that you can spam them during the game because they're the ones that really are they're your lifeblood.
Yeah, I mean, for both sets, I think I wrote something. Maybe set 2 is like more applicable instead of
Yeah.
1, but one
The only
depends on the
thing-
situation.
I will warn you about this: that a lot of people have, in their like initial milestones, wrote story-based things, basically like as you have, like to help mend defense. And Chris really ran into this problem because one of his entire thing is all about his relationship with his sister, and it never clicks. It just never comes up, just because of the way the game goes. With like sessions like this, where it really is, we get sidetracked, and then we all go off in random tangents. So I would warn you against that. I mean, it makes perfect sense for your character, and it makes perfect sense, and that's how you want to play out the milestone. But I just want to warn you that it's a slow payoff that you really have to push yourself, and you can't really let it come up. It's not going to come up naturally. You have to force it to come up. So that would be my only caution on that one.
Well, on set 1, for now I'm gonna stick with it because otherwise I have no other idea what would be worth of 10 XP. For set 2, I have different idea maybe, but
yeah. To be honest, I was like completely. I had no freaking clue. I had to like ask these guys like 5 different times if they could, for like help in coming up with this stuff. So I completely understand what you're talking about. It's just hard to come up with them.
Well, you might try something along the lines of, since you've got your ones dealing with kind of story and social role sort of thing, the other one you might try doing something along the lines of like for combat. So if we do end up doing a day where we do like nothing but combat.
I don't know, we shall see. The second set I wanted to build around me trying to be helpful. So like the 1 is very basic, ace somebody. For 3 I have no idea, but for 10 my current idea is to take a air quotes bullet, not literal one, or take a foul meant for somebody else.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, I know what for 3 it can be. It will be actually harder to achieve. Set an example, lead somebody or something like that. I will have an ideas, maybe.